Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Judy's Cabaret. As a courtesy to the performer, we ask that there be no flash photography during the show. We also ask that you take this moment to turn off all cell phones and switch your pagers to vibrate. Thank you, and enjoy the show. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Judy's is very proud to present, from the show Chicago, A Man to Reckon With.
To Judy's Chelsea. Let me take a moment and introduce this wonderful band to you. On the drums, we've Mr. Dan Gross. On the bass, Mr. Dan Markham. And on the piano, our Bistro award-winning music director, Mark Hartman. And for those of you who couldn't figure it out yet, I am a man to reckon with. No, really, I am. Now, after spending, oh my, what is it, almost 4 years now, both on Broadway and on tour in the musical Chicago, and I can't think of a better way to spend an evening than to put on a dress and sing soprano.
How lovely to be a woman, the wait was well worthwhile. How lovely to wear mascara and smile, a woman's smile. How lovely to have a figure that's round instead of flat. Whenever you hear boys whistling, I'm what they're whistling at. It's wonderful to feel the way a woman feels. It gives you such a glow just to know you're wearing lipstick and heels. How lovely to be a woman.
thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Well, that, of course, was from the Broadway musical Bye Bye Birdie, which originally starred Dick Van Dyke and the legendary and seemingly ageless Cheetah Rivera. I recently had the wonderful opportunity to work with Cheetah in sunny Las Vegas, where she took on the role of Roxy Hart in Chicago. She was marvelous. What an honor to work with such a legend. That's what she said. I was very flattered. After her, we had, let's see, we had, oh yes, Mary Lou Henner. She's a lovely woman. Throws a damn good party. After her, had Nana Visitor. You remember Nana Visitor? She played Major Kira Nerys on that Star Trek program Deep Space Nine. You remember? Well, it's certainly safe to say she went where no Roxy had ever gone before. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, yes. Oh, that fills me with such nostalgia. You know, being here on this great stage reminds me of my glory days in opera. I started my career as a lyric soprano in opera, singing all the great roles like Aida, Butterfly, Lakme. Oh, I love them so. But then, you know, after the children came, the voice darkened and matured, and, well, I found that my top just wasn't what it used to be. How many of you can relate to that?
Oh, mio bambino caro, mi piace bello,
Thank you. It was at that moment I realized that my voice had become more suited to singing roles of a mezzo-soprano nature. And for those of you who don't know the exact definition of mezzo-soprano, well, it literally means half a soprano. And in my case, we all know what the other half is now, don't we? I retired from opera and found my way to the great Broadway stage, where one can have a marvelous career with virtually no voice at all.
If I am fancy-free and love to wander, it's just a gypsy in my soul. Something calling me from way out yonder. It's just a gypsy in my soul. I've got to give vent to my emotions. I'm only content having my way. There is no other life of which I'm fonder. It's just a gypsy in my soul. No cares, no strings. My heart has wings. There is no other life of which I'm fonder. It's just a gypsy in my soul. If I am fancy free and love to wander, it's just a gypsy in my soul. There's something calling me from way out yonder. It's just a gypsy in my soul. I've got to give vent to my emotions. I'm only content having my way. If I am fancy free and love to wander, it's just a gypsy in my soul. There's something calling me. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. It's just a gypsy in my soul.
Well, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. You know, I really do love being a Broadway gypsy these days. Which reminds me, I want to sing a song for you now from one of my favorite Broadway musicals. No, it's not that one. No, darling, not that one. No, 8 times a week is enough of that one. He just loves B.B. Newworth, really. No, darling, no. I'm talking about a musical by Cy Coleman called The Life. Did anybody get to see The Life? No? You did? Oh, good for you. You know, you were the only one. Poor darlings. They went out of business faster than a hooker with lockjaw. But it was a wonderful show, and on a subject matter I thought quite universal, really. An over-the-hill prostitute, you know. Well, you know, if they sang in Italian, you'd call it La Traviata. Well, now, let's see. This song is sung in the show by a character that everybody calls Queen. What a coincidence. And in this song, we this poor Queen just doesn't know how to pick a man. And I know just how she feels, believe me. I have terrible luck with men. I'm always picking the wrong man. I don't know why, really. I suppose it's just because I like my men the way I like my pantyhose. Queen size, super control top. Everybody tells me that I'm wrong. Sticking with a man like him so long. Don't they think that I already know that? I discovered long ago that he's no good, but I'm no good without him. Don't matter what he's done before, I keep on coming back for more. He's a fool, but I'm a fool about him. Believing that he'll change somehow. He'll think I would have learned by now.
but what's the use? He's no good. But I'm no good without him. No, there's nothing I can do, no place I can go. He's all I want, that is all I know. I should cut him loose. Oh, but what's the use? He's no good. Without him.
Thank you so much. That song was originally sung by Pamela Isaacs in the show, and she did a wonderful job. You know, that song always reminds me of something my dear mother once said to me when I was just a tot of maybe 2 or 3. She looked right up at me. She said, "Mandy, darling." That's what Mommy always called me. "Mandy, darling," she said, "when life hands you a bowl full of lemons, it's an excellent time for a douche." Mommy really did say that. She was very hygienic. I do wish you could have met my mother. She was a wonderful person after the shock treatment. Beautiful woman and a championship Scrabble player, you know. I can remember at any given time of the day or night there'd be 2 or 3 handsome young men just sitting in the living room waiting for the opportunity to play Scrabble with my mother. She was very serious about the game, too. I remember I had strict orders not to knock on that door till after the game was over. But I always knew when the game was over. I'd hear Mommy across the door yelling in victory, "Yes! Yes! Yes!" Then a moment later, she'd fling open the door and shout, "Next!" She really did love that game. I don't iron his shirts. I don't sew his buttons. I don't know all the jokes he tells, or all the songs he hums, though I may hold him all through the night. He may not be here when the morning comes. I don't pick out his ties or expect his tomorrows, but I feel when he's in my arms, he's where he wants to be. We have no memories, bittersweet with time, and I doubt if he'll spend New Year's Eve with me. I don't share his name, I don't wear his ring. There's no piece of paper saying that he's mine. But he says he loves me, and I
it's true. Doesn't that make someone belong to you? So I don't share his name, so I don't wear his ring, so there's no piece of paper saying that it's mine. So we don't count the memories. I've had enough memories. I've washed enough mornings. I've dried enough evenings. I've had enough birthdays to know what I want. Life is anyone's.
Yes!
It's a constant surprise. So you don't plan to fall in love. When you fall, you fall. I'd rather 50% of him or any percent of him than all of anybody else at all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, I love that song too. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. The song is from a musical called Ballroom, which originally starred Dorothy Loudon. You know. I just love that musical. I can never get enough Ballroom. Especially in these pantyhose. Well, now, here's something I hope you'll enjoy.
You come to see my show, amazed at how I let you know the real me. You ask yourself, what's this? You simply can't resist the mystery. I open up my heart and soul in every part and role, to be or not to be. Then I hit the perfect stance. I croon a tune and do my dance. You clutch your chest, let out a sigh. May I suggest there's so much more than meets the eye.
It's all a lie, a filthy lie. Right thinking, God, I hate this job, life sucks, I wanna die. But I pull through, it's all for you. I'm the entertainer. That's divine, Barbara's sublime. Cause when they're achy, mopey, bitchy, or just out of their freaking minds, their show delivers. Like me, they're givers. We're entertainers. We do it right, night after night. We're entertainers. See, when I strip the layers off, you'll agree. All I am is just a facsimile of everything I worked so very hard to get you to see. You need the makeup and costumes and lights you've never have guessed. I got itchy pains and fever and congestion in my chest. Cha. do. So sad but true, I'm the entertainer. On stage we shine, off stage we whine. We're entertainers. Mark Hawk.
You never have guessed. And I got aches and pains and bumps and sprains, bruises and scrapes and varicose veins, bunions and sinus and migraines and gas, laryngitis, bronchitis, arthritis, a rash. I'm bloated and tired and nauseous and sleepy, frustrated, fatigued, and I got a little pee-pee. Lonely and needy and cranky and I'm depressed. Oh, but please, don't cry for me. On stage I thrive, I feel alive. Hell,
Better than 9 to 5.
I love it so. This biz called show. How I wound up in a dress, I'll never know. But here's the fact, and you can bet on that. Without a crowd, just a lady flat. I've got to see my name on that old marquee and stand up front and be some big and get fabulous version of me. Could I be better? I'm the entertainer.
Can I get it all up? All right. Whew. Thank you. Hi, everybody. You want it back? Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is David Sabella. And just so there's no doubt, I am a man to reckon with.
Yeah,
Look at her. It's all that's left of her. A little glitter and a couple of tits. It's going to be the title of my memoirs. Staring at my tits, aren't you? I know, they do. You want to touch them? Ah! My goodness. Well, you know, we better get these out of the way so they don't distract.
David, I still think you look sexy in women's clothing.
Okay, baby. Who said that?
Honey.
Okay, baby. Well, you know, though, it's not like I woke up one day and said, hey, you know what I want to do with my life? I want to sing in a dress. No. I can remember being a kid, years old, singing in front of my parents' stereo console, big piece of furniture. It was hidden in an armoire. Of course, we were Italian, so everything was hidden in an armoire. We have a few Italians in the audience, I can see. Singing along to their records, their favorites, which included Judy Garland and Liza Minnelli, and Barbra Streisand, and the Supremes. In retrospect, I should have seen a dress coming. Yeah. But the fact is, from my earliest childhood, my greatest dream was just to stand up in front of the band. So here I am, in front of the band. No wig, no makeup, no dress, no tits. You know what? I feel a little naked. It's a little scary, you know? 'Cause in a way, I really don't know much at all. And if you say that I'm simple, you're on the ball. On the ball to say that I'm going nowhere. But I'm going nowhere with love. They all say that I'm not impressive at best. That's okay, I got nobody to impress. My impression is they'd rather be elsewhere. Oh, I'm staying nowhere with love. 'Cause it's better to be happy in a cardboard shack than to be alone in a castle. All you get for your money is a heart attack. I just as soon alleviate the hassle. Every day I watch the go-getters go by. Even they say the ladder is much too high. Why should I go high? I'm happy below there, right here in nowhere with love. Later in life, 12, I discovered Tony Bennett and Frank Sinatra, and most recently Harry Connick Jr., who wrote this song. And I've been thinking recently it's time to cut those apron strings from Mary and a man to reckon with, and realize that first dream. Just get up here and sing in front of the band. Just me. Why not? 'Cause it's better to be happy in a cardboard shack than to be alone in a castle. All you get for your money is a heart attack. I just as soon alleviate the the go-getters go by. Oh, even they say the ladder is much too high. Why should I go high? I'm happy below there, right here in the world. Thank you very much. My dream of, good try. My dream of singing up here in front of the band got a little sidetracked when I discovered I had this high soprano voice. Because, you know, what are you going to do in front of a band with a high soprano voice? You're either Cleo Lane or Wayne Newton. So, exploring my options, I discovered the world of opera. Because in the world of opera, you can sing like a girl, still get the girl. You don't believe me, just ask Marilyn Horne. It's true. You see, in opera, in opera, I play roles, and I played roles like Caesar, Orfeo, Oberon, big, male, archetype, powerful men who just happen to sing like girls. You know? That was perfect for me, right? So I took a left turn into opera. And I took another turn into Baroque opera. And I took another left turn into countertenor in Baroque opera. And then I auditioned for Chicago. And where did I wind up? Right on Broadway.
Broadway, Broadway, everybody's happy and gay, where the night is brighter than day, all along Broadway. Sweethearts and beaux on the way to movies and shows, dressed up in their Sunday best clothes, up and down Broadway. Out of town, I'm low down when I walk along the main street. Anywhere, I don't care, I always find a main street just enough. Main Street, Broadway, Broadway, take a little time out to play. Joy of living holds sway all along Broadway. Oh, Broadway, Broadway, everybody's happy and gay, where the night is brighter than day along Broadway. Oh, sweethearts and beaux on the way to movies and shows, dressed up in their Sunday best clothes, up and down Broadway. Oh, out of town, I'm low down when I walk along the main street. Anyway, I don't care, I always find the main street just enough. Main Street, Broadway, Broadway, take a little time out to play all along on Broadway. Oh, out of town, down when I walk along the main street. Anywhere, I don't care, I always find a main street, just another Main Street. Broadway, Broadway, take a little time out to play, where the joy of living holds sway all along Broadway, 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 that's for me.
There we go. This is Dan Gross, everybody. You'd be so easy to love, so easy to idolize on others above, so worth they yearning for, so swell to keep every home fire burning for. We'd be so grand at the game, so carefree together that it does seem a shame that you can't see your future with me, 'cause you'd be oh so easy to allow.
the game, so carefree together. It does seem a shame that you can't see your future with me, 'cause you feel so easy to love. Yes, you feel so easy to love.
Dan Gross and Martha. Thank you very much. Well, you know, until recently, not many people at all had any idea what I sounded like, or for that matter, even looked like as a guy. Every day I walk into auditions, and they look up at me from the table and they say, "You're David Sabella?" I'm like, yeah. Wow. Mary Sunshine looked a lot bigger, you know, fatter, and a lot more feminine. I'm like, yeah, you think? You know, or because I played Mary, they think I'm gonna walk in and be a Mary. Like I'm gonna walk in and sing Glitter and be gay. Not that I couldn't. But there's a time and a place for everything. But there are a few people in the industry that have really been supporters of mine in my quest to sing in a suit. And one of them is a very good friend of mine and a composer and lyricist named Bob Ost, who's in the room tonight celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday, Bob. We won't tell them what age. Not yet, anyway. Well, Bob always puts me on his A-list of performers, and I've recorded a few CDs for him, and I love singing for him because he knows just what I can do in a suit. And this song is one of his. He wrote the lyrics and Lenny Babish wrote the music. It's called In Between the Lines.
Somewhere in between the lines, I fell in love with you. I recognize the signs so clearly now. It was there for me to read. I guess I always knew I'd feel this tender need so dearly now. So many hearts are in disguise. I thought that love was a masquerade. I lived our lives until I read your eyes. Now I understand the games I played. Sometimes everything you know, one moment redefines. It happens in between the lines. Words can deceive. Count all the ways love believe in just the turn of a phrase. Love is cruel in the heart of a fool. And yet, in between the tears, I've found a love that's true. Now sunlight always shines. 'Cause in between the lines, there
Lenny Babish. Thank you. Well, there's one other person who has been extremely supportive of me through my career, and that is Mr. John Kander, who, after the first public performance of Chicago at the Richard Rodgers, came running to my third-floor dressing room, which was no small feat even for me, and flung open the door, still out of breath, and said, "As long as you want this role, it's yours." That was amazing. And in fact, has thought of me and written a role for me in his upcoming musical called The Visit, which I hear now will star Zoe Caldwell, and we will go into production in August. Everybody just knock on wood, okay? Yeah, let's do that. Thanks. Now, if you don't know the story of The Visit, I will catch you up to speed. It centers on the relationship between Claire Zakanassian and Anton Schell. As teenagers, Anton seduced Claire and got her pregnant, denied the affair, labeled her a scarlet woman, and had her run out of town. Sent her into a life of debauchery in a brothel, where she met her first of 10 husbands, all of whom were extremely wealthy, and now in her advanced age, she is the wealthiest, or one of the wealthiest women in the world, a multi-billionaireess. She comes home to her hometown of Bracken, Switzerland, which is Bracken in more ways than one. They are financially destitute, without any possibility of recovery. And she tells them that she will endow the town with $2 billion. She will give $2 million to each prominent member of the town council just for their pleasure. They just have to do one thing for her. They have to kill Anton Schell, whom she accuses of destroying her life. Now, whether or not they kill him, you're going to have to come see the show. Yeah, but at this point, I can tell you, pardon me, a little frog in my throat. Always a frog, never a prince. I never met this woman before in my life.
How's the wine?
It's pretty good. At this point in the story, the young schoolmaster Kuhn, has taken it on himself to warn Anton that things did not go so well at the last town meeting. And perhaps, it's a comedy, it really is. And perhaps if he is able, he should get out of town. There's something I need to tell you, Anton. A secret to tell you, Anton. I simply must say it, Anton. Listen, Anton. I was the only one. I wanted to help you, but I was the only one in all of our town. I did my best to help. It's murder, I told them. When everyone laughed and sneered, I shouted them down. What kind of people are we? She's making us madmen. Oh, in the pursuit of gold, can you be so vile? But oh, if Shell is wretched, then sorry, I said. But wouldn't it serve us well if Anton were dead? They said. I didn't agree at first, but having it drummed into my head convinced Anton. I'm sorry, Anton. Forgive me, Anton.
I wanted to help you, but I was the only one in all of our town.
They will kill you, Anton. The temptation is too great, our poverty too wretched. They will kill you. And I will take part in it. I can feel myself slowly becoming a murderer. My faith in humanity is powerless to stop it. I too am scared, Anton, because I know that one day an old woman will come for me. For all of us. And then what has happened to you will happen to us. But soon, perhaps in just a few hours, I shall have lost that knowledge somewhere in a bottle of gin.
I'm sorry, Anton. Forgive me, Anton. I wanted to help you, but I was the only one. The only one in all of our time.
I can't wait for that to come to Broadway, and that's not even my part. No, I shall play the role of a blind eunuch. It's a stretch. So I want to thank you all for coming to see us here at Judy's Chelsea, and I make some thank yous for everyone here at Judy's, including Richard Hendrickson for booking me in the joint, and Judy Creston herself, who is graciously in the audience tonight. Come see her show on Saturday nights at 8:30. She's really phenomenal. I also want to thank Siobhan Weiss on Lights and Sound, and Colum and Galen, your wait staff. Of course, you know you have to be Irish to work here.
Joe.
Shiva and
Joe.
Oh, it's Joe?
Yeah.
It's Joe, I'm sorry. Okay, Colum, I guess is taking off for St. Patrick's Day. Joe, please be generous with them because they work so hard to keep things quiet, so you can keep your attention up here to me, and they deserve so many accolades. Don't applaud, just throw money. And they will really appreciate that. Now I have to thank this phenomenal band in front of me. Dan Gross and Dan Martin, and our Bistro award-winning music director, Mark Hartman. Now we're going to do something a little unplanned, unscheduled. Can we have the lights, Siobhan? As I said, it's my dear friend Bob Ost's birthday. Are we telling the age or no? Are we? 50. We love. God, so please join me. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
And it's his birthday too. Dear Bob and Wes, hi. up. It's like the Lucy Show. It's a she birthday too. It's a he birthday too. Come on now. Well, I also want to acknowledge in the audience presence of a dear friend of mine. I know, lights keep going up. Two very dear friends of mine. Bonnie McLeod is here in the audience, who's a wonderful pianist and jazz musician. And Philip Koch, who is the prima donna mezzo assoluta of Shana Opera Company. There he is. Fantastic. We also have Aaron Lee Battle in the audience, who just finished a magnificent run here. And Eric Michael Gillette is in the audience, he's director. Who can be seen on Broadway these days. We have Bistro award-winning, oh my goodness, lighting designer. I know it's true. Michael! Oh, God. Michael Barbieri, that's right. I know. Next time we'll work together. It's filled with celebrities. We have Tony Chironis here in the audience, who's a wonderful cabaret artist as well. We have so many great friends to say hello to. So thank you all for coming. I think that's it. Nobody else? Yeah. Okay. Why not? So, you know, you might see Amanda out and about town, putting on a show, and if you hope you'll stop in. But God, I hope more likely than not, you'll see me doing a show as me. And I hope you come in. Because I gotta tell you, this is one change that I hope ain't too quick.
I can see there's a change in me. Something's been rearranged in me, and I like it. I like what I'm seeing here. Turning into a new human being here. I'm feeling so strange, it's been a real big change. I can see there's a shift in me. Something funny is lifting me. I was falling, a bumbling loser, turning into a lollapalooza. What a lucky exchange, it's been a real big change. Oh, I know the bubbles got me no more troubles to spare. I'm walking on air, can't you see me? The doors are locking and the world is just rocking along.
Hey, it fits.
As easy as a song. There ain't any more blues in here. Something better to choose in here. Something lucky, a feeling that's creeping in. Every day I get more of it deepening. I'm completely deranged. It's been a real thing. Change. Oh, what different teachers is that everything peaches and cream. A dream coming true if you try it. A piece of cake and it's all there for just to take it and free. It's there for you and me. Oh, there ain't any more blues in here. Something better for choosing here. Something lucky, a feeling that's creeping in. Every day I get more of it deepening. I'm completely. It's been a real big change. Oh, it's been a real big change.
Good night, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Sabella. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, David Sabella.
Thank you. Oh my, a lot this week. I turned 36 last week. Thank you. Don't sing. And I moved to Hoboken. And this is my realtor. It's pretty nice over there, I gotta tell you. It's like the village, but not. But it's okay. So, who here remembers 88s? 88s, that's right. Years ago, I used to sit around the piano and sing a little bit of good at 88s, 10 years ago. You remember that, don't you? Did I know you then? No?
I do.
You, yes, of course. And then 10 years later, I did the role. And I always thought, wow, you know, I kind of channeled that role to me. There are a few other roles that I'd like to channel to me. Here's one. Once again, I'm a little depressed by the tired old face that I see. Once again, it is time to be someone who's anyone other than me. With a rare combination of girlish excitement and manly restraint, I position my precious assortment of pencils and powders and paint. For whenever I feel that my place in this world is beginning to crash, I apply one great stroke of mascara to my rather limp upper lash, and I can cope again. Good God! There's hope again. When life is a real bitch again, and my old sense of humor has up and gone, it's time for the big switch again. I put a little more mascara on, and I crow's feet again, and tire of this perpetual marathon. I put down the John seat again, and put a little more mascara on, and everything sparkle dust, bugle beats, ostrich balloon, when it's a beating lash that you love through. Come when I feel glamorous, elegant, beautiful, the world that I'm looking at's beautiful too. When my road has a few bumps again, and I need something level to lean upon, I put on my sling pumps again, and wham! It's a big duckling to the swan. So golden when it's bleak, I simply rouge the other cheek and put a little more mascara on. And everything I go chaps, Marino, Sharima, it's worth sucking in my gut and girdling my rear. But everything's ravishing, sensual, fabulous, when David is tucked away and Amanda is here. When everything slides down the old tubes again, my old self-esteem has begun to drift. I strap on my fake boots again, and literally give myself a lift. So when it's cold and when it's bleak, I simply rouge the other cheek. I can face another day in slippers set in lingerie to make depression disappear. I screw some rhinestones on my ear with my brooches and tiara, and a little more mascara. Sabella.